Hi, my name is Kim, and today we're going to talk about spring woodland wildflowers. Welcome to McHenry County Conservation District's Wonders of the Wild. Spring woodland wildflowers are often called ephemerals. The word ephemeral means fleeting, and just like the word says, the spring wildflowers don't stay very long. Their entire lifespan needs to happen between early spring, when it's not too cold and the sun is coming out, and late spring, when the leaves are opening up and covering the forest floor with shade. Spring beauties are some of the first ones to come out, and they're just tiny little white flowers with grass-like leaves that can be turned just right so to get sunlight to them. And they also need to find early pollinators that have come back. One of the ways that this happens is that the spring beauty has pink stripes all down their petals, directing the pollinator into the center, almost like little landing strips. Bloodroot is also an early flower, and it has a way of keeping warm, whereby besides just closing the flower on cold days, the leaf actually bends so that it's closing over the stem of the plant. Many of the flowers have interesting ways of spreading their seeds. Violets, hepatica, and a few other species all have something called elaiosomes. These are sweet coatings over their seeds that attract ants. Ants then carry the seed back to their underground homes. They eat the sweet part and they leave the seed, thereby literally planting the plant underground. This is called myrmecochory. The geranium has an interesting way as well, in which the seeds pop out and then they can actually crawl across the ground. What happens is when a geranium seed is wet, it curls up, and when it dries, it straightens out. So with the wet and dry springs, it'll curl and straighten and curl and straighten and actually move across the forest floor. Many of the wildflowers had specific uses, medicinal or otherwise, by Native Americans and early settlers. The bluebells were used as a tea, the leaves specifically, to prevent coughing. Trillium roots have a natural antiseptic quality, and so their roots were often used as a poultice on open wounds. With spring wildflowers having such a short lifespan, it does mean that you might only see them for 2 weeks at a time. But on a positive note, you could see a new wildflower blooming almost every single weekend in the spring. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to respect the animals and plants in your local conservation areas, and watch for us next time on McHenry County Conservation District's Wonders of the Wild.